Want to find out what you need to get this time into Division 2? Well, today I'm going to tell you what you need to get, and there are actually two God rolls that you have to get this time around. So without further ado, guys, let's talk about what you need to get this week into Division 2. This is LaserBolt, and welcome to today's video, guys. Today we're going to be taking a look at what you need to get this time around in the Division 2. Not only are they really good stuff, like there's two God rolls that we're going to talk about. There's actually pretty good weapons, some really good offensive mods. But before we dive in and talk about all that stuff, I do want to remind you guys about our giveaway. We're giving away a total of 2 free copies of Call of Duty Modern Warfare for the system of your choice. To enter and participate, guys, it's super easy. All you have to do is click the link down below where it says Join Bolt Nation, and you guys will be automatically entered. So now let's talk about items that you have to pick up in the Division 2. Of course, we're going to get started with the White House, and we're going to walk in here and talk to the vendor. Now, the vendor, he doesn't really have anything good as far as weapons or gear is concerned, but he has a really good offensive mod. Now, this offensive mod, I would suggest that instead of just picking up one, pick at least 2 to 4 of these, because these are going to be very helpful and very viable to you guys when you guys are trying to, optimize your gear or get some really nice rolls or get a really nice build together. So what does this come with? It comes with a 1.5 weapon damage. It comes with a +4 assault rifle damage, and it comes with a +2 marksman rifle damage. Now, we really don't care about the +2 marksman rifle unless you're running, unless you're running rifles. But we do care about the weapon rifle and the assault rifle damage. So technically, if you guys are running the AR build that I posted up on my channel about a week ago, then you're going to be getting 5.5 weapon damage, or aka assault rifle damage, just by having this mod available to you guys. Not only that, but any other build that we're putting together with an assault rifle, there's going to be benefiting a lot of. So I highly recommend, if you could stack up at least, I would say, if you have a lot of money, stack up 10. If you don't have a lot, then just stack up between 5 or 4, and you're going to be using this quite a lot. All right, so now that we are ready to talk to this vendor, now let's head on over and talk to the other guy. So let's go and work our way into the vendor and see what he has. So let me know, guys, if for some reason you guys don't hear anything that I mentioned that you guys think people should pick up. Make sure you guys leave it in the comment section down below. Also, guys, one thing I want to suggest you is make sure you guys hit that subscribe button so you guys can stay up to date to everything the Division 2 builds and all the new stuff coming your way. So make sure you guys do that. So what exactly is available in the clan vendor? So we're going to start off with this one right here, which is the tip of the spear. Now, the tip of the spear is actually pretty good because it comes with a +41 damage to elite. Now, if this would have been in title update number 5, I would be like, boys, go and get this like right now. You have to get it because it's really high. But since we got an increment of the damage to elites, now we're actually able to, 41 is pretty good, but it's not like, oh my goodness, God roll territory, right? But one thing I want to recommend that you guys do is that the Arakamis, I believe the Araldis right now are currently a part of the objective for you guys to get a mask. Try to farm that for a little bit, see if you guys can get a higher roll. If not, pick this one up or pick up like between 2 or 3 of these. There's a nice stat to actually start off with any mask. So if you have a 36 or 35 damage to elite, or have lower ones, then this is a really good stat to start off with. 41 is actually pretty good, until you get the the really max roll 57, which is the one everybody's looking out for. Now, apart from the mask, we also have this weapon right here, which is the D50. Now, I was the only person on YouTube, guys, to share this information with you guys and let you guys know how you can farm the D50. And luckily for you guys, you don't need to farm for it to this week because you're actually able to pick one up from the vendor. You're able to buy this, and this is going to allow you guys to make sure you guys get, your Liberty pistol done, because I believe you have to dismantle 3 of these. So with this one, you can just pick up 3 of these and automatically dismantle it. And on top of that, in case you're like, I don't need the D50 no more, I already have the Liberty. Why is this weapon so good? Is because if you guys are running the Berserker clutch build, this is actually a really, really good weapon. And you're probably wondering, why is this such a really good weapon? Well, the reason why this weapon is so good is because it comes with a Talented Finisher. Stopping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing an enemy grants you 30% critical hit chance and 30% critical hit damage for 15 seconds. So you could do the old little Sopperoo, and you'll be able to actually get a lot of damage when you use this weapon. You just got to get used to swapping weapons. But if you do, This is a very potent talent to have, and one that I highly recommend you guys definitely go ahead and check it out. Now, in addition to the finisher one, it also comes within rhythm. While equipped, enemy kills have 5% chance to refresh active skill cooldown, can occur every 6 seconds. Really good weapon to pick up. Highly recommended. If you want to bypass it or not pick it up, I'm gonna say rethink it. Maybe just pick one up, put it up in your stash, and save it for later. All right, so now it's time for us to check a look at one of the god rolls that I'm talking about this week, and we're gonna have to go to the Dark Zone East and talk to the vendor right here. So once we go to the Dark Zone East, we're gonna be taking a look at this mask right here, and this is the god roll I'm talking about. This comes with a total of skill power of 555 skill power, guys. This is a god roll. You guys have to pick this one up. If you guys are running a skill power build, or if you need a mask with skill power, this is definitely one you want to pick up because this is as god roll as it gets. The god roll is 562, so you're only off by 7. Technically, for me, this is a god roll. You have to pick this one up if you're running a skill power build, and it's actually pretty cheap. It's always good to stack these up in case you ever want to, you tap into skill power. You already have it within your mask. Pick up between 1 or 2 of these, and you guys should be good to go with this mask. Now it's time for us to talk about what Casey Mendoza has for us. Now, before we talk about Casey's inventory, she need to calm down, brother, because one thing that has me a little bit upset is the fact that now she is on a cooldown timer where she needs to, you need to wait 21 hours, 30 hours sometimes for her to show up. Even though if you find the snitch, let me know in the comment section down below. What do you guys think? Do you think they need to revert back to whenever you find her she was available? Or do you guys like the way it is now? Please let me know in the comment section down below. But talking about Casey, what exactly does she have that you guys should, consider picking up? The first thing I want to recommend, of course, is the send-off shotgun. There's a really good weapon and one of the unique weapons that we won't be seeing quite often in the game. You were only able to get this as part of a blueprint, and what's interesting about this weapon is the fact that it never showed up. So this is the first time it shows up, and I don't think it's going to be showing up anytime soon. So I highly recommend you guys pick this one up. It comes with really good stats, really good rolls. Pick this one up. You don't know when it's going to come back, and if you don't have the blueprint, it's a good way to pick up the weapon. The next item I want to recommend for my girl Casey, of course, is the mask, the Aces and Eights. This one comes with a really good critical hit chance, and it also comes with damage to elites. You could roll the damage to elite stat that we picked up from the clan vendor into this mask, and you have a really good foundation for your Aces and Eights build. So I highly recommend you pick up this mask if you plan on having an Aces and Eights build. Now, in addition to that, she also has a really good defensive mod, which comes with 8% explosive. So this is really important because it's going to be beneficial for 2 things. One is if you're running an explosive build, it's going to let you absorb that damage. And number 2, you have a lot of people running in the Dark Zone causing havoc with the build that's annoying, that has a lot of explosive. This is going to allow you or prevent you from going down. So highly recommend you pick this one up if you do go into the Dark Zone a lot, if you're trying to avoid that explosive damage. Now the next weapon I want to recommend is the long stick. Now the long stick is actually a pretty good weapon. The reason I want to recommend it is just because the base stat is really good compared to the other weapons she's selling. Now if you don't like this weapon, you don't have to pick it up. Only reason I'm recommending it is because it passes the 90% base damage threshold that I always put. If a weapon passes 90%, it is a weapon you definitely should consider. So if you like this weapon, pick it up. The base damage is actually really, really good and a good foundation if you're bringing a build with this weapon type. All right, so now let's take a look at the other god roll, which are the gloves you're going to be able to pick up from the theater settlement. And these are these gloves right here, the Murakami. Now you're probably wondering, Laser, that ain't no god roll. What do you mean 4,742? That is not a god roll. Or 4 critical hit chance, that is not a god roll. Hear me out, boys. Hear me out before you get all your panties up in a bunch. Listen up. This is what we're going to be doing. We got the 4% critical hit chance. That's 4%. But we also have the talent Surgical that gives us plus 10 critical hit chance. So that means in total, we're going to have 14 critical hit chance. Now, the highest critical hit chance you get on a glove, of course, is 12%. So technically speaking, this is a lot higher than what you could get within a god roll. Now, you're probably wondering, all right, I hear you. You're right. I'm sorry. My bad. I was about to type in the comments, but I'm sorry. You're right. This is a god roll. Now, in addition to that, we can remove this health item right here and put in an all weapon damage. So we could put 13% all assault rifle damage, 13% rifle damage, and this is going to be a god tier pair of gloves. Trust me, you guys are sleeping on this if you don't pick this one up. Really good one. And now, since things have changed so much in the Division 2, where everything is based on one specific talent, these gloves are pretty dirty, if you ask me, and one of the best items currently right now from the vendor. And there you guys have it. That is all the items I consider you guys should definitely pick up. Now, if there's an item for some reason I didn't mention, please let me know in the comment section down below what that is and why do you think it should have been mentioned within this video. Also, want to highly recommend you guys subscribe to the channel for a lot of Division 2 content. We are covering other games as well as part as a division because we like to be multifunctional. And of course, we're gamers. We love games, and we recommend everybody to branch out and try different games. But we will still be covering the division on the long run, so do consider subscribing if you haven't so already. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to check us out live on stream. We stream very frequently, and I hope to see you guys there. A lot of cool things happen when we stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys on the next video.